Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to chapter 37 in business price. When we talk about price simply means the amount you have to pay in the cost of buying a product. So it is important for a business to set the right price. If a business doesn't set the right price, it might mean that customers will start going to your competitors. So it is important you get the price right. That's why it's one of the marketing elements. So I wrote, price is another element of the marketing mix. It is important for a business to get the price right. If not, customers will go to competitors. And if your customers start going to your competitors, it means you start losing revenue. Before you know it, you're out of the business. So it is important to set the right price. So how do you set the right price? It means you have to use a pricing strategy. And what's a pricing strategy? A pricing strategy is a set of plans regarding price that allows a business to achieve its marketing objective or aim. So setting the price right to achieve your marketing objective is a pricing strategy. Do you get what a pricing strategy is now?
Yes.
Setting the right price to achieve your marketing objective. Any questions about that?
No.
So we have three types of pricing strategy. The first one is cost plus pricing. For cost plus pricing simply means the business is setting the price to ensure that it's profitable. That means it needs to generate a profit. So when you use cost plus pricing, it means you have added a markup to the total cost of your products before you set the price. So the markup percentage is always selling price minus cost price divided by the cost price multiplied by 100. So SP minus CP divided by CP multiplied by 100. So as soon as that is done, then you have your markup percentage. So this simply means whatever price you sell at that time, you'll be making a profit. Do you understand cost plus pricing here?
Yes.
Cost plus pricing is an assurance that a business is making a profit as soon as the product is being sold. Because it's a cost, it's a markup with total cost. So if you have done a markup with your total cost, in as much as you sell the product, each unit of that product to sell, profit is achieved. Do we understand cost plus here?
Yes, sir.
Cost plus is set to generate profit. That's the point there. Any question about that?
No.
The second one is penetrating pricing. For penetrating pricing, it simply talks about setting a low price when you are getting to the market. So most of the time, businesses do this because they want to attract customers to the product. Pause. For penetrating pricing, you're setting that price a lower price to attract customers because sometimes customers are conscious about price. So when you set a low price for your product, it attracts them to come. And as soon as they come, they get used to your product, then you can start increasing the price. You want to convince them to buy, but it might be difficult for you to convince them to buy at a higher price. You've set a low price. Setting a low price attracts them. And as soon as they are being attracted to your product, they get used to buying your product, then you can increase the price. That's the first benefit of using penetration pricing. The other one is retailers and wholesalers. Most of the time, retailers and wholesalers, they buy in bulk. And if you have to buy in bulk, it means you have discounts. So for wholesalers and retailers, they will be attracted to such business because the business sells at a lower price. It allows them to generate profits too. Do you understand what I'm talking about here? A lower price attracts customers. It also attracts wholesalers and retailers. And if wholesalers and retailers are interested in your product, it means your product will reach large numbers of customers because they are part of the channel of distribution. Do you understand? Yeah. If you want your products to reach the convenience of customers, it means you have to use all the channels of distribution. And wholesalers are part of them, retailers are part of them. And what gets them attracted to your product? Because your product is sold at a lower price. Is it clear? The third one, competition-based pricing or competitive pricing. When we talk about competitive pricing, it simply means you are setting the same price as your competitors. Setting the price of a product as those of your competitors means there won't be price war. And then if there's no price war, it's ideal for the business. And this happens mostly in the competitive market. But the price is always set by the price leader. Who is the price leader? The price leader is that business that sets the price while others will follow. So most of the time, the price leaders are always the ones that are able to produce their products at a reduced cost. But the problem about competitive pricing is that the price leader makes more profit than others. Because the price leader sets the price because the price leader dominates the market and sets the price based on its cost of production. So you wouldn't have any other choice than to sell at the same price as your price leader. Selling at the same price as your price leader, but not having the same cost as your price leader will not allow you to make more profit or make profit as your price leader. So your profit is expected to be reduced compared to the price leader, because the price leader dominates the market. And if it's dominating the market, it means it would have exploited economies of scale, which allows it to sell to incur a lower cost compared to the rest of businesses in the market. So if there's a price leader, other businesses would have to accept lower profit margin. That is the problem. Is it clear?
Yes.
The next one, predatory pricing. For predatory pricing, it means a business, you're setting a lower price to ensure that some of the competitors leave the market. You get a predatory pricing. It's a pricing strategy that makes others to leave the market because they are not comfortable anymore. So when you set the price lower than what is expected to be sold in that market, those that cannot compete, that cannot sell that same price or set the same price, they have to leave the market because they are not making profit. So a predatory pricing is a pricing strategy that allows a lot of competitors to leave the market because they are not comfortable. I want to make profit, but with the price set in the market, my profit is not assured. So what's the point staying? So you set that price for a specific period of time to allow a lot of competitors to leave the market. And as soon as they leave the market, then you can increase the price. That's predatory pricing. Do we understand predatory pricing?
Yes.
Good. Then we have price scheming. For price scheming, it means the business is setting a price. When you are initially entering the market or launching the product, you are setting a higher price. So most of the time, businesses do this, especially in pharmaceutical. They do this because they have to gain and they have to recover the cost of research and development. And they have a patent already. So their government gives them that privilege. So you won't be allowed, other businesses will not be allowed to sell until they are able to recover their research and development cost. And one of the reasons why government does this is because it gives others the encouragement, the incentive to want to do research and development. Because without research and development, we won't be seeing innovations, we won't be seeing new products or service. So what is the gain for those businesses that put a lot of effort in research and development if they don't have a patent? A patent is the right you have that allows you to sell as long as possible before others can be able to sell. Do we understand? So pricing is simply talking about being able to recover your research and development cost as a business. And it's about quality. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Then the next, the benefits I wrote, it allows the business to recover the cost of research and development. We talked about that. So the next pricing strategy is promotional pricing strategy. For a promotional pricing strategy like discount, BOGOF, these ones are done to draw the attention of customers. You set a lower price for a specific period of time to draw the attention of customers. That is promotional pricing, like discounts. Do you understand promotional pricing? Yes. Setting the lower price for a specific period of time to draw the attention of customers. Is it clear?
Yes.
And the last one, psychological pricing. For psychological pricing, it simply means you're setting a price slightly below a whole figure or a round figure. Like a product supposed to be sold for $15, you're selling it for 14.99 or 59. Definitely you're going to pay 15 because there's no change in it. But it's making customers to think that they are paying a reduced price on that product.